Hey guys, happy 2016! So I went to Twitter and asked what you guys wanted to see from me for my first video of the new year, and it was overwhelmingly a Q&A. I've done a lot of Q&As with Shannon on our Now This Is Living channel, but I've never actually done a Q&A by myself. I had you guys send me questions on Twitter using the hashtag AskCam. Unfortunately, there seems to be a lot of people using the hashtag AskCam. For example, Cameron Dallas, so I was slightly confused by some of the asks at first. Then I figured out they were not intended for me, so I think we're gonna need to change up the name somehow. I don't know what I should call my Q&As, so I decided, how about you guys let me know what you think they should be in the comments below, and also in that comment leave your Twitter handle so I can do a little follow spree and creep on you guys and get to know you a little better. Let's jump right into these questions. The majority of these questions pertain to me being vegan and how that's going, and an updated skincare routine, my everyday makeup, how I do my hair, house tour requests, DIY project requests. So if you're upset that your question doesn't get answered in this video and it pertains to those subjects, just know they will be done very, very soon. One of the questions I got asked many times, and I always get even in the comment section on my videos, is how did I make my custom DIY laptop case? I know a lot of you are wondering why I haven't made a video on this yet. The honest truth is it would be like a 5-second video. So let me just tell you how real quick right now. All I did was buy a roll of marble contact paper. It comes just in like a wrapping paper looking tube. It has a sticky adhesive side and the marble side on the other. It also has like dotted lines so you can cut it evenly horizontal or vertical. I cut the width of my laptop case a little bit more so it can hang over. And the corners, since the MacBook is rounded, I just cut kind of little slits and folded them over. I attached it by just taking a little bit of the back paper off and putting it on one side of the laptop, and then I just pulled the non-sticky part out and rubbed it with a credit card to smooth out any bumps that you would get. I also used a hairdryer to heat up the edges a little bit so it really stuck and wasn't peeling off. And then I just took an X-Acto knife and cut out the little apple guy because I wanted it to still light up. It was really easy, nothing too crazy. You can buy contact paper from like Target or Walmart, but I got mine on Amazon and they had all kinds of patterns and prints, really cool stuff. So you can make it super simple. Okay, now on to the real questions. First question is, what's the coloring book you posted on Snapchat called? I want it. For Christmas, my mom got Shannon and I adult coloring books. Yes, it is a thing. It's really popular now. I don't know when that happened, but they are. I thought it was kind of funny at first, and then we colored for hours and loved it. She got us 2 different books. I have no idea where she bought these, but I bet if you looked them up, you could find them. This one's called The Art of Relaxation Coloring Book. This one is my favorite because I think the pictures are so freaking pretty. They look like kind of henna tattoos a little bit. They're just really neat. There is this one called Natural Wonders Color Art for Everyone. I think it's made by Leisure Art. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? I always go back and forth on this. I don't know why, it's not like it's ever actually going to happen, but I used to think flying would be awesome because you could just fly yourself anywhere. You wouldn't have to deal with airports and paying for plane tickets because they're too expensive. But I really think the best thing would be if I could freeze time, but only if I could like grab people with me that could come into this frozen world. Hear me out. Okay, so this makes up for the flying. You wouldn't need to because you could like grab a pilot and unfreeze them and make them fly you wherever, and you would have unlimited time. Like you could just pause life for a week and go on vacation and come back and miss nothing. You could get so much done, no more 24 hours in a day. Next question is, you should get the book of questions. You could flip through and randomly answer questions for a video. Funny you should say that because I do have the book of questions. We actually did that for a Q&A on mine and Shannon's channel, so let's do it. So I'm just gonna flip through and pick one question. I got question number 206, and it is, Do you judge others by higher or lower standards than you judge yourself? I definitely think that I judge people with lower standards. I think most people kind of hold themselves to higher standards. We're harder on ourselves. Sometimes I need to remember to be nicer to myself. If you had to live without one of your senses, which sense would it be? I absolutely hands down would pick smell. I already have a deviated septum, so I can't smell that great as it is. I know that smell really affects the way things taste, but I think since I already have such a bad nose, it wouldn't really make much more difference if it was completely not working. What is your go-to nail polish color? No nail polish. I hate chip nail polish. Like, it makes me feel like my hands are dirty, it freaks me out, it really bothers me. So if I just paint my nails, the next day, most likely there's some kind of chip and it drives me crazy. Going to get like gel manicures just seems like such a hassle, so I just keep them plain for the most part. Randomly, I will put nail polish on if I'm feeling fancy, but other than that, just clean nails. What is your biggest fear? I have this very intense fear of sharp objects near my eyes. Like, if somebody has a pencil in their ear and I'm too close to them, it freaks me out. If I'm walking through a department store and they have like the racks sticking out, I don't know, it's ridiculous. One time when I was little, I scraped my eye with a rat-tailed comb, and I think that's what triggered this fear, but I hate it. I hate sharp objects. They just freak me out. I was wondering if you could tell me where you had your Instagram book made. Yes, I got it made from Chapbooks. I will link it and put it in the description box below. This is the one I had made for Shannon. You can get it done a couple different ways, but basically you just upload pictures or link it to your Instagram, and then you have a tangible book. If you want to go get your hands on one of these books, you can go to chatbooks.com, enter promo code Cammie, C-A-M-M-I-E, and you'll get your first book free, so that's pretty cool. Okay, are you watching any series, and if you are, which ones? I watch too many series, like while Shannon and I work, we just have something playing all the time. We watched all of Making a Murderer, which I know everyone's talking about, and we watched it, I think, in full the first day it was out on Netflix. We were so obsessed, and it's infuriating, but it's great. We are watching Biggest Loser. I know we're like super late jumping on that, but we just turned it on one day and like cried the whole time. If you don't know, our guilty pleasure is watching The Bachelor. I just love it. It's so much drama and so ridiculous and kind of stupid, but it's really fun. What was your first concert? I'm very proud to say that my first concert ever was Britney Spears, and I have since seen her, I think 3 times. I am not ashamed. I was a big Britney fan. Sorry. The first thing to your left is your weapon in a zombie apocalypse. What is it? Either a blanket or this book. Neither sounds that helpful. I'll probably keep the blanket so at least I'm warm. I don't think I'll be able to use it as a weapon very much, but I'm pretty screwed, I guess. What is the last photo you took on your phone? I don't know where my phone is. Oh, I'm worried. This might be scary. Oh, it's not. I took a picture of some avocado toast, which I know you guys know I like a lot if you follow me on Instagram or anything, because I eat it way more than I should. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed my first Q&A on this channel. I'll definitely be doing more. There were so many questions about being vegan. I think I'm going to include your questions in my video when I recap how being a vegan is going and all that good stuff. So be sure you're following my Twitter at Cammie Scott so you can get your question asked and know when I'm going to be filming that. Happy 2016 and happy Monday. I love you guys. Bye.